Good afternoon, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Shoreline Community College nursing class of fall 2020. I'm Mary Burrows, the Dean of Health Occupations and Nursing. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of Shoreline Community College, I would like to welcome all of the family and friends of the graduates who are here to share in this celebration. Before we begin the ceremony, I'd like to comment on the fortitude and commitment of these students to become nurses during this time. They have had to endure a transition to online education, had their worlds turned upside down by the pandemic, and are living through a great uprising against racial injustice. These events have shaped who they are becoming as nurses. They have developed skills that they didn't imagine they would ever need or want. I'm so proud of your commitment to become nurses in this difficult time. I'd like to recognize some honored guests. Today we have Board Chair Dr. Catherine D'Ambrosio, who is also a nurse, and she'll be speaking in just a moment. The president of the college will be coming. I know that she's running just a tiny bit late, but I will recognize her when I know she's here, and that is Dr. Cheryl Roberts. And also attending is the Vice President for Student Learning, Philip King. Also want to recognize the person who is the glue that holds the program together, our nursing program coordinator, Sharon Lowenborg. Can we give a round of applause to Sharon, please? And finally, to all the family members and friends of the graduates, your support has been essential to these graduates achieving their dreams to becoming nurses. Thank you for what you have done to support them in so many different ways. Round of applause is appropriate, I think. Welcome. Okay, so next, Dr. Catherine D'Ambrosio, who is a practicing registered nurse since 1983, was appointed by Washington's Governor Jay Inslee to serve on the Board of Trustees for Shoreline Community College in 2019. Is going to share a message from the Board of Trustees.
Hello and welcome. 2013.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. It's flown by. So I serve on the Shoreline Community College, your college's Board of Trustees. And on behalf of the board, it's my honor and my privilege to get to speak with each of you and welcome you to this, our second virtual School of Nursing convocation. Each of you here today are already making history. You've made history as you commemorate the completion of what has been uncharted areas of academic accomplishments. And you step boldly and bravely into the future and beginning your nursing profession, your career during a global pandemic, and taking risks that few of us have voluntarily ever taken. This is going to require of each of you an entirely new level of dedication and perseverance. The history makers never really want to be the ones making history. Any person who has ever made history has generally done so quite reluctantly and would so much have preferred to have let someone else do the history making and then read about it after the fact. We stand in awe of your bravery, your courage, your determination, and the perseverance you will have to muster to forge ahead in this strange new world that is filled with dangers we still don't know a lot about. I like to just tell you a little bit about nursing convocations and the history of nursing. This harks, what we're doing today, not virtually, harks back to the Maltesian Crosses of St. George that were first awarded in the 12th century when nurses took vows to serve injured and infirmed soldiers. Following the Crimean War, which ended in 1856, Miss Florence Nightingale herself awarded the Maltesian Crosses of St. George to her most outstanding nursing graduates. American nurses have for well over a century carried on this tradition in our convocation ceremonies. Historically, even in 1983 when I graduated, only nurses were allowed to attend these sacred ceremonies, and we had a mentor pin us, and then the mentor would continue our mentorship for many years following. But they symbolized the rite of passage from student into the nursing profession. But what's imperative to know is that your learning as a nurse has just begun. You can never stop learning about the precise scientific, professional nursing care needs of each and every one of your patients. Registered nurses are consistently rated as the most trusted professionals in the United States. The health and function of our communities, our society, our world, and our future are depending upon each of you. Your professional nursing practice excellence, your dedication to learning and to continuously improving, and to applying what you learn to optimize each of your patients' health outcomes, functional outcomes, and quality of life outcomes. I'd like to express my appreciation for all of the families who have supported each of the graduates here today. We appreciate that. And for the graduates, unlike many degrees, this particular nursing degree that you have earned, unlike many that you may have earned in the past and may earn in the future, this identifies who you are as well as what you do. You are now part of the most trusted profession in America. Each and every one of you from this point forward, and now more than ever before as nurses, each of you holds the health of our society in your hands. Stay safe. Protect your patients. Never look the other way. Protect yourself and your own family. Shoreline's Board of Trustees wishes each of you all the very best as you embark upon your professional nursing future. You have our heartiest congratulations. Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. D'Ambrosio. I would like to recognize that Dr. Cheryl Roberts has arrived. She's not asked to speak with you, but please know that she comes to every graduation and this event means a lot to her, and she really, it's a special day for her, as it is for you. I also did not, forgot to recognize our faculty members whom are not all included on your photos, but without the fabulous faculty that we have to guide you in theory classes, skills classes, and clinical experiences, we couldn't have the fine program that we have. So a round of applause for them as well, please. And particularly thank you to Natasha Barrow, who is one of our faculty, and she has been the coordinator for graduation this quarter, and we want to thank her for that. Next, I'd like to introduce the SCANS co-president, Alex Yates.
Thank you, Mary. And good afternoon, everyone. As Mary said, my name is Alex Yates, and I am a soon-to-be fourth quarter nursing student here at Shoreline, and I am a co-president of SCANS, and that is the Shoreline Community College Association of Nursing Students. I'm honored to be here to speak about SCANS and to recognize some of our graduates for their contributions. First, I would like to note that SCANS is not just a resume builder. Rather, it fills a range of functions for our nursing student body and for the program itself. As you might imagine, new students begin at Shoreline overwhelmed with mountains of information, high personal expectations, perhaps a fair degree of anxiety about the impending rigors of nursing school. But each quarter, SCANS reps coordinate an official welcome celebration for new students where they impart wisdom and study tips, where they help to reset expectations and relieve fears about the road ahead, where they pair up new students with second quarter buddies to provide ongoing support and connection. SCANS officers also arrange a quarterly Lunch and Learn series with speakers from the community to share stories, insights, and information about myriad subjects relating to nursing. SCANS officers launched the Nursing Learning Center to help support their peers academically with weekly scheduled tutoring sessions. SCANS officers have historically coordinated a used scrub sale and annual fundraisers to help support their peers in financial need. SCANS officers act as liaisons and provide a student voice in faculty evaluation and curriculum committee meetings. SCANS officers also post on social media, providing a public face for our organization. SCANS officers are ambassadors for the nursing program at Shoreline, meeting and speaking with students taking health science prerequisite classes to help bridge the gap in the application process. SCANS officers also helped co-produce this graduation ceremony. So all of this and more, on top of an exhausting schedule and academic rigors of a highly respected two-year nursing program. It's a lot. And so I repeat, SCANS is not just a resume builder, but it's a student-run organization full of people who truly embody the spirit of what it means to be a nurse, striving to continuously learn and grow, to build community, to help others. So as promised, I just want to take a moment to recognize the names of some of the graduating class who have served in SCANS in some and sometimes multiple capacities. Obada Alatal, Natalie Baer, Sarah Barron, Angela Sai, Brenna Hutton, Julie Lawrence, Andrea Lesnett, Amanda Milstein, Kirsten Ogard, Denise Alexa Raganit, Navi Rockenfield, Cherise Smith, and Dominique Travertini Walton. Just want to thank you all for your time, for your dedication, for your hard work, for everything you've done to help make SCANS all that it is today. And of course, congratulations to the entirety of the graduating class. I know it's a tough time to be entering the field of nursing, but you know, as we hear a lot, the need is greater than ever. I know you're all well equipped to not just do the job, but to excel in all that you take on. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. I hope you hear that virtual applause that's happening. Next, we have a very special ceremony to induct some of our graduates into the Honor Society of Nursing. This is a very elite group, of which I believe there are, am I right, 17 of you being inducted, which is just unheard of. I'd like to introduce Faculty Advisor Mark Glover and President Chalet Boucher.
Hi, my name is Chalet Boucher. I'm a fourth quarter nursing student, also the new president of the Nursing Honor Society, as the current president is being inducted tonight and graduating and off to her brand new journey. So in this program, like I only found out recently, you get emailed, you're welcomed into it. You have to have a 3.0 in all of your nursing courses, which is really hard, especially the past 2 quarters has been tremendously ridiculous with online clinicals, new family stuff, layoffs from work, children being at home, and all kinds of really random, unproceeded things. So it's a really big honor to keep your grades up, regardless of not if you're being inducted into the Nursing Honor Society. It's still a really big honor to be graduating from a nursing program. So I'd like to introduce Mark Glover now to speak more about the OADN program.
Greetings and salutations. The day has arrived and I'm so proud of you guys. This entire class has been pretty amazing. Like nurses everywhere, we all know the extreme commitment and fortitude that are needed to achieve this goal. All nurses have struggled through this process, dealing with our lives outside of school, at the same time maintaining the required level of achievement. it can be extremely difficult. Some have maintained an exceptional level through their prerequisites and then on through this entire program. This moment is to recognize them and to induct them as our newest members. In the spring of 2012, the Organization for Associate Degree Nursing, also known as ODEN, approved the formation of a National Honor Society for Associate Degree Nursing programs. Shoreline Community College Nursing Program has been chartered as the Delta Eta chapter of ODEN Alpha Delta Nu Nursing Honor Society. Eligible students usually receive an invitation in the fourth quarter of the program for provisional membership. To be considered for a full membership, students have to have attained a 3.0 or higher overall grade point average for all prerequisite courses. They must have attained a 3.0 grade or higher in every nursing course, some of which are pretty darn complicated. And throughout, they must have demonstrated conduct on campus and in the clinical areas that reflect integrity and professionalism. ODEN members work to promote scholarship and academic excellence in the profession of nursing. They work to recognize academic excellence in students in the study of associate degree nursing. And they encourage the pursuit of advanced degrees in the profession, as well as continuing education as a lifelong professional responsibility. The students that we're inducting into the society today are, in alphabetical order, Natalie Bear, Sarah Barron, Brenna Hutton, Joseph Lariza, Julie Lawrence, Isabella Makala, Kirsten Ogard, Kim Richardson, Navi Rockenfield, Sharice Smith, Catherine Stinson, Nicoletta Trosen, and Brittany Winslow. Let's take a moment to congratulate these latest inductees of ODEN. Congratulations, people. I am very proud of you. Oh, can anybody tell me what's the difference between roast beef and pea soup?
No,
Yeah.
Mark, what's the difference between roast beef and pea soup?
It's my favorite joke. Anybody can roast beef. Yeah, I figured it out. Okay. I'm so proud of you guys. Good job.
Okay, I've got to do it. Mark,
Yes.
what's the number one cause of dry skin?
Towels.
Yes. Okay, moving forward. Sorry, guys.
Moving forward. No.
Okay, each class chooses one of their classmates to be their student speaker. This class has chosen Brenna Hutton.
Good afternoon. As Mary said, my name is Brenna Hutton, and I am honored to be speaking with you today and sharing this virtual stage with these amazing graduates. This isn't how we envisioned our graduation ceremony, but we're grateful that this online format allows us to invite so many of you to join us today. Whether you're sitting next to us on our couches or joining across the city, across the state, across the country, or even around the world, we want to thank you for taking the time to celebrate our achievement. We would like to thank the faculty, staff, and instructors of Shoreline Community College, both in the nursing program and in the larger campus. We literally could not attend and complete nursing school without you. You've taught us the importance of empathy, of teamwork, of advocacy, and of resilience. We know that we're not always the easiest bunch to work with, but we appreciate you and your role in our nursing journey. Thank you for investing your time and effort into teaching new nurses. To all of our guests today, family, friends, partners, fellow students, coworkers, mentors, neighbors, baristas, bartenders, grocery store clerks, you have all been crucial in getting us to this point. And you've had to put up with a lot. You've lost every flat surface in your home to piles of our textbooks and study materials. You've rolled your eyes as we rehash exams and assignments and nursing care plans. You've tried to convince us to take a break from studying in order to eat and to sleep. You've held us as we've cried, and you've encouraged us when we wanted to give up. You sacrificed so much in order to help us reach this point today. We can't thank you enough. We could not have done this without your love and support. My fellow graduates, my friends, 2 years ago, we gathered on Shoreline's campus in the 2308 room of the nursing building for our orientation and registration. This was the first time most of us had met, and we had no idea what to expect. In the time since then, we've grown and learned more than we ever thought possible. During our first quarter, our instructor, Prue, drew a boat on the whiteboard in class as a symbol of our journey through the nursing program. She asked us to draw ourselves on the boat as a reflection of how we were feeling about our progress. Our boat looked like this. We're clinging to the deck or the railing. Some were just barely on board or even trailing slightly behind. One brave soul was even in the crow's nest, looking ahead to what came next. But we were all there in one boat, moving forward together. We didn't know what kind of challenges were ahead of us. And our cohort really has faced unprecedented challenges in order to reach this point today, which makes this achievement all the more impressive. Halfway through our first quarter, Snowmageddon 2019 hit the Seattle area. For 2 weeks, we tried to navigate the unknown world of virtual learning, and we struggled with staying home due to the treacherous conditions outside. A year later, Snowmageddon 2020 hit, and we began our second half of the nursing program once again online, though luckily only for a couple days this time. As that quarter progressed, we started to hear more about a novel coronavirus spreading through China. Soon that virus reached us here in Seattle, and for our safety and the safety of those around us, we returned to online learning. We didn't know that when we left the nursing building on March 9th, we would never again gather in person as a whole cohort. Instead of traveling together in that one large boat, we were forced into individual life rafts, rowing in different directions. We tried to circle our boats and stay together as much as we could, but we were still separated and largely on our own. The last 9 months have been the most difficult we've faced in our nursing education, yet we made it here, to graduation, together. We've heard so many times that nurses are the most trusted profession, and we are poised to enter the nursing workforce at a very unique time. We're living in the midst of a global pandemic, a virus that has already claimed over 1.5 million lives worldwide, over 3,000 of those just here in Washington. It's a virus that has affected our lives, our routines, and our interactions with others. In addition to the social changes imposed by this virus, we're finally seeing racism be recognized for the public health crisis that it is. People are becoming more aware of the damaging injustice that is still so rampant in our country today. We're facing increasing levels of hate, fear, lies, and division. And as nurses, we are uniquely positioned to make a difference. So I urge you to practice compassion in the face of hate, empathy in the face of fear, truth in the face of lies, and teamwork in the face of division. Advocacy extends beyond the patients we're assigned to during a shift, and infection prevention matters just as much outside the hospital as it does while you're on the clock. Being a nurse is so much more than just a way to earn a living. Each one of you has already shown yourself to be an outstanding nurse, and I truly am honored to be graduating alongside each one of you. We've been told over and over, trust the process. But today, as we step out of school and into nursing practice, I say trust yourself. Trust your education, trust your preparation, but more than that, trust your gut and trust your heart. Congratulations. Thank you.
Fabulous. Thank you, Brenna. The graduating class also chooses a faculty member to speak. Today they have chosen Betty Cost.
Thank you. Thank you so much for asking me to speak today. I'm honored to be part of this. I don't want to get too choked up because then I won't be able to say my speech. So I'm going to try to swallow this feeling I have and get through it. Welcome, family, friends, faculty, administrators, and graduates to this graduation ceremony of the class of fall 2020. I want to thank the graduates for the honor of speaking with you today. Someone said once upon a time, whenever you find yourself doubting how far you can go, just remember how far you have come. Remember everything you have faced, all the battles you have won, all the fears you have overcome. These graduate nurses started nursing school in spring 2019 with excitement and anxiety. Some may have felt fear, but they came to nursing school knowing that in 2 short years they would be nurses. Here they are, ready to graduate, take their licensing exam, and find their first job as a registered nurse. But now they must face a pandemic with hospitals on the brink and healthcare providers exhausted. These new nurses are brave and ready to take up the fight. Many are working in hospitals now. Some have even had COVID-19. But what I want the family and friends to know is that although they may be scared, they are ready. They have the tools and courage to take up the battle, to overcome the challenges they will face in the coming year. So what do I want for this incredible group of nurses? Be confident in your abilities. Your instructors have nurtured and guided you in skills, clinical reasoning, and self-awareness. Bring joy into your life and the lives of your patients and coworkers. You never know when a touch, a smile, or comment can make the difference in someone's day. At the same time, make sure that you take time to care for yourself, giving yourself grace when things are not going well. Build a support group to share your fears and concerns. Keep in mind, you are not alone in nursing. You are part of a team. Do not be afraid to share and nurture each other in these challenging times. I also want you to remember that you are human too. Be kind to yourself. Work through your mistakes. Ask for help. Feel your feelings and then let them go. And in your darkest times, remember why you became a nurse. Lastly, each day brings a new beginning. As Buddha counseled, every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. I want you to remember you are resilient, you are brave, you are a nurse. I'm proud to call you colleagues. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Betty.
I love all of you.
And as Natalie just put in the chat, they love you. Next on the agenda is the presentation of graduates. It's a good thing I'm starting, huh, Betty?
Yes, it is, because I'm sort of slobbering here.
As Betty and I read each graduate's name, you will see a slide made by the graduate. We'll pause between each graduate so that you can view the slide and read what they have to say. You guys ready? Here we go. Obada Al-Atal. Natalie Bear. How about Sarah Barron? Next is Angela Tsai. Candace Fernandez. Emily Hutchins. Brenna Hutton. Dimtu Jatani. Alina Kravitz. Joseph Lariza. Julie Lawrence. Louise Lee. Jun Hyuk Lee. Andrea Lesnet. Bella Makala. And Carolyn Manowis.
Amanda Milstein. Angie Nguyen. Delia O'Donnell. Kirsten Ogard. Anne Fan. Denise Alexis Raganit. Kim Richardson. Navi Rockenfield. Cherise Smith. Catherine Stinson. I missed a couple. Oh, that's right. Dominique Taverniti Walton. Go, girl. Katie Terry. Nicoletta Trosen. Jin Lee Wang. Brittany Halverson. I'm glad you had your married name there. And Mark Yoshihara Bradshaw. I do want to say something. There is a lot of oncology nurses there. Go, 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 oncology nurses. Okay, I'm done.
Congratulations, graduates. Unmute yourself and give yourself a hand.
I'm so proud of all of you.
That's fabulous. It's so great that you get to have a celebration together. At least virtually. Another tradition at nursing graduations is for all of the nurses, including the graduates, to recite the Nurses Pledge. This is an adaptation of the Florence Nightingale Pledge, and this class has chosen a version they would like to use. It will appear on the screen. Would all the nurses in the audience and the graduates please stand and join me in reciting the pledge?
And
Oh my goodness, I'm going to fall down.
Unmute yourself so that we can hear the collective voice of the fall 2020 nursing graduates. I pledge myself here in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession with integrity. I will endeavor to maintain and elevate the standard of nursing, both as a science and an art. I wholeheartedly recognize the importance of high standards and of personal accountability. I devote myself to the healing, protection, and welfare of those in my care. I accept a duty to work for the improvement of health in the communities in which I live and work. I will hold all personal matters related to my keeping. I will protect privacy and medical information. I will act with compassion and ethical manners. I will responsibly and safely administer medication. I commit to interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning. I fully acknowledge the seriousness of responsibility that I accept in my calling and the significance of this pledge that I take today. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations, graduates. Best wishes as you go forth in your nursing career. We expect to hear from you in a few weeks as you pass NCLEX and get jobs. And do not forget, you'll be hearing from me in 6 to 9 months to complete that postgraduate survey that's so required for accreditation and to maintain our quality program. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Please be sure to watch the media presentation that follows. And let's do one more round of congratulations to the class of fall 2020.
Okay.
Mary.
Wait.
So take care, everybody.
bye, Betty. Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you.
Thank you, Betty.
Thank you so much, Betty. You're welcome. Go out there and show them what Shoreline nurses are all about.
Just begun to get our share of this world's delight. High hopes we have for the future and our goals in sight. We know we don't get depressed. Here's what we call our golden rule. Have faith in you and the things you do. You won't go wrong. Oh no, this is our family jewel.
Lonely light that shines from you. You wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. And did you think this fool could never win? Well, look at me, I'm coming back again. I got a taste of love in a simple way. And if you need to know while I'm still standing, you just fade away. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. And I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. threats you made were meant to cut me down. And if my love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by